What does a typical day in your life look like? You wake up in the morning, you brush your teeth, you take a shower, and then you may have a sip of water or drink some coffee if that's what you prefer. We forget that these are just luxuries that we have in life. And we have become so desensitized to the clean water and the sanitation crisis that we forget of how lucky we truly are. Roughly 2.4 billion people do not have access to clean water for everyday use. And in some impoverished nations, 80% of the population lacks access to clean water. And today, roughly 1,000 children will pass away due to the water shortage that we face. This has gone so bad that the UN has chosen to tackle this issue by 2030, highlighted by Goal 6 of the UN Sustainable Development Goals, which reads, ensure access to clean water and sanitation for all. With emerging technologies such as membrane technology, we can use this to dampen the crisis that we currently face, and it might just be a thing of the past.
I'm David, and this is our problem statement. Many countries of the world is suffering in water shortage, and 40% of the world's population has suffered from water shortages. And 1,000 children lose their young lives every day because of the poor sanitation of the water sources. Membrane technology was introduced to effectively clean the water by using membrane as a means to separate things, such as solutions and solutes, or different chemicals, and use solar energy as the power source. With this technology, water can be sanitized with an affordable cost and more lives can be saved.
Hi, I'm Sadat. Membrane technology is a broad category consisting of various separation processes. It uses membranes to separate things. It originated from biological organisms. The mechanism of using membrane technology was first used in industrial processes and is now getting more popular in the use of purifying water. This image to your right shows the basic concept of membrane technology. Membranes filter out the larger harmful molecules and leave the water to be collected, recycled, and reused. Membrane technology and renewable energy. Only 3% of the world's water supply is fresh water, and the other 97% are made up by sea and surface water. With the amount of water humans consume, we might run out of fresh water by 2040. Due to this alarming fact, governments are investing in membrane technology, which is sustainable and energy efficient. In a few countries where electricity is poor, solar energy and other renewable energies are used. This picture shows a solar-powered renewable membrane water filtration system in Tanzania. Two types of metals are used in water filtration systems, activated carbon and alumina. Their chemical properties of attracting large solutes and contaminants is helpful in water filtration system. This is called absorption. Another form of water filtration system is microfiltration, where microscopic pores are put on membranes, where the membrane only lets through water and like microscopic particles and gets rid of large particles. Forward osmosis and reverse osmosis. Many chemical processes employ membrane technology, but two of the most common ones are forward and reverse osmosis. Forward osmosis separates solutes from water using osmotic pressure gradient and consumes low energy, whereas reverse osmosis uses membranes under high pressure to push water through the membranes and the impurities get separated. Due to the high pressure usage, this is highly energy consuming and hard, and impurities get stored up over time and it's harder to clean compared to forward osmosis. Based on many experiments, forward osmosis proved to be much more efficient cost-wise, cleaning-wise, and energy consumption-wise.
Hi, my name is Ursa, and I'll be discussing the applications of membrane technology. There are many applications of membrane technology, including large-scale desalination systems. Desalination is a technique used to purify water extracted from the sea. Most desalination techniques use the membrane reverse osmosis process, where seawater passes through a polyamide membrane layer that is able to filter out ions and solutes. Water molecules are able to diffuse through the polyamide membrane driven by a hydraulic gradient, leaving the other solutes such as salt and minerals outside of the membrane, as illustrated in Figure 5. One of the main challenges with desalination is the high cost and energy expenditure. Apart from membrane technology, there are many other technologies that are currently being used in the market. One of them is fog catchers, where large nets are set up and fog passing through the net would be collected and filtered through a system. Fog catchers are generally used in areas where groundwater is limited and is being used up. The water collected from fog is then mixed with groundwater to be used by individuals. Distillation is another common method used to purify water. The process involves heating up water until it becomes steam, which is then condensed and converted back to liquid. Condensed liquid can then serve as clean water for people to drink and use. Although distillation helps remove disease-causing bacteria in water, it is a costly process and contaminants such as metals are often left behind in the water.
My name is Karan Patel and I will be taking over from here on. Researchers have been interested in combining nanotechnology with microfiltration. Filters can potentially be made using nanoporous material, with an aim to achieve even higher efficiency in water purification. One of them that is in development is protein-based membrane, a membrane made out of cross-linked proteins creating a network with each square-like space having a dimension less than 2.2 nanometer. With this, experts aim to reach ultra-fast water filtration process under extremely low pressure. Another promising candidate is nanotube membranes. It is a net of nanotube acting as a porosis to allow water molecules to pass through instantly. The extremely tiny porous size block out all the large molecules, except this time the size of molecules that can go through is even limited to smaller number, allowing the membrane to leave more harmful molecules outside of the membrane. Apart from employing membrane biology, using renewable energy as the energy source is also undeniably important. With climate change being another urgent worldwide issue, it's quite certain that compiling advanced membrane technology with renewable energy is among top choices. These are the references that has been used throughout this presentation. Thank you very much for sticking around till the very end.